Good afternoon, happy Tuesday, and welcome to Coffee and a Card. So I'm Holly with Handcrafted Blessings, and I love coming in on Facebook Live, and sometimes I just lose track of time on what I'm doing, which is exactly what happened. And that's why I'm coming in late today. So welcome to those of you who are around. But I know, a lot of times people watch on the replay too. So, all right, we're just getting everything up and running here. And I've got some happy mail to show you. And I've got a new kit to show you. And then we're also going to make a card with, we're gonna do some coloring today. All right, so let me start with some happy mail. So of course, happy mail is what I call it when you guys send me cards and I can't get the first one open. It is very well sealed. Okay, let's see if I can get my snips in here. Like the whole flap is like very well sealed. Okay, and I don't want to cut the card. Oh my goodness. Okay, ooh, I think I got a little bit torn. This I can do this. I promise we're gonna get into this card. Okay, who's this one from? This is from Kim Dorsey in Wisconsin. And she can seal an envelope really well. Okay. Sometimes envelopes are just like that, aren't they? They're just hard to figure out. Okay. Oh dear. There's confetti in here. Hold on. Let me try to shake off this confetti. Okay. All right. So here we go. We have a fall card. It says, "Nature creates the greatest effects with the most limited means." What a cute pumpkin card. Very cute. And there's all sorts of confetti falling out of the inside, which is why I'm not going to open the inside until later. So, I have to be careful. My dad's dog is visiting, so I have to be careful I don't spill confetti anywhere. So let me just set this somewhere level. We don't want my dad's dog eating confetti. Welcome to those of you who are coming in. I'm showing happy mail before I make a project. This one is from, let's see if this note has a name on it. Heather Robinson. It says, "For you." Cute little tag there. Actually, I wonder, maybe, it goes like this. So, I was like, I feel like those flowers might be sideways. So the words are meant to be sideways on this card. I was thinking that it should be this way to make the words right side up, but they're actually just a little tag peeking out of the inside. Okay, next one is from Amanda Bach in Illinois. And a cute little Halloween card. Happy Halloween there. Some different little critters on the front. That's cute. Cute ghosts. I like it when ghosts are cute, not creepy. This time of year. So, this one is from Amy Siegler in Florida. And it says, "Merry Christmas." That reindeer there. "May all your days be full of cheer." Very cute. Let's see. We have one from Kim Glover in Minnesota. Let's see if I can get this out. There we go. Ooh, I like this. I love that texture there on the front flap and the way that she's laid the ribbons out. That's really cool. So it opens like this, like a trifold. But yeah, I like the way that she laid the ribbons right there. Instead of like cardstock strips, using ribbons. That's really cute. Okay, the next one comes from Dawn Michaels in Minnesota. And floating by just to say hi. Look at that submarine. Oh, that's so cute. It says, "Happy birthday, you are sublime." That's adorable. I like that. And using the ripped paper there. What an adorable card. Oh my goodness. Okay, And then I've got a card here from Teresa Courtney here in Iowa. And it says, just a note, using the book fold, which I love using. So that's a really fun one. And then I also have a couple of boxes here from you guys. So let me grab these. I went to my P.O. box and it was very full with all these cards and then a couple of boxes. So let me grab these off the floor. Okay, so the first box is from Amanda Bach. Sorry, I'm laughing because I can already see what's in the box. Let me move this aside. I'm actually going to put my camera down because I think that would be easier to show you. I'm just going to put a Post-it note over her address so I don't accidentally show that. It's okay to put my address on Facebook, but I don't like to put you guys' addresses on Facebook. Okay. So, I gotta get my camera a little bit higher here. Okay. Pardon me as I mess with my camera. There we go. Now it should be better. There we go. Okay, so, because it just made me laugh when I opened it. Look at this. It's full of Post-it notes, you guys. It's like she knows my love language or something. You guys know I'm always telling you that Post-it notes are just the way to go. I use them to put measurements on the backs of my cards. Let's see if I don't have one handy, but like on the back of every card that I make, there's a Post-it note with all the supplies and measurements. Look at that. She sent me all sorts of shapes and sizes. Oh my gosh. This is going to be so much fun. Look, there's some big ones in here and then tabs to mark your catalog with. And then let's see what her card says. Oh, how cute. Look at that rooster. A note for you. Oh, her father-in-law worked for 3M, so they have a lot of 3M products. That's really cute. So, anyways, very fun. Thank you, Amanda. Okay, and then the second box comes from Rosie Keene. And spoiler alert, I know what she's sending me. So, Rosie reached out to me, and she told me that McDonald's was doing Crocs Happy Meal toys. Crocs Happy Meal toys. So she told me that she got me, there's 8 different versions, and she told me she got me 1 and 2. So this should be 1 and 2. So I can have 2 of the 8 keychains. I'm so excited to have them. You ready? Oh. Wait a second. Holy crap, you guys. She sent me all of them. You guys, Rosie got me all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She got me all 8. Okay, I have to show you this. This is so exciting. I know we're supposed to be here to make cards, but we're gonna look at Crocs here for a second. Okay, this is number 5, and look at these. Look at these adorable Crocs. And it's a keychain. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh. And then they each come with a set of stickers too, so that you can decorate your Crocs also. Oh my gosh. And she managed to collect all 8 of them. There's some doubles in here too. There's multiple of a couple of the numbers, but she found all 8 of them for me. That is so exciting. I really thought she was sending me numbers 1 and 2, and she sent me all 8. How fun. Okay, let's look at her other box. So this was also in there, and it's got that leaf on the front. This is one of those treat boxes. Oh, look at that. How cute is that? Decorated with the fall paper that we had in, I think that was last year's catalog, was this fall. Love this. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. And some little Halloween candies. What a fun treat box to make for like your coworkers or your grandkids or anybody really. Everybody would love a box like this. Okay, let's look at her card. It says Happy Holly Mail. I love that. All right, so here is her card. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. This paper was just stunning that we had last year. I love it so much. What a beautiful card. Well, thank you, Rosie. You just made my day. That is so fun. That's awesome. Okay, Post-it notes and Crocs. That's what you come here for, right? No, you come here for card making. So we are going to make a card using Warms My Heart. And I'm going to pair it with the Forever Plaid embossing folder. And I'm also going to be using the Deckled Circles dies. And the reason that I'm doing this is because you probably saw yesterday that I have a new kit using this stamp set. So the card I'm making today is not in the kit. I'm just showing you yet another design for using this stamp set. But I have created a card kit to go with each of the color collections of markers. So this is the Brights, and it coordinates with this stamp set. And I've included 6 card kits for you, 3 designs, 2 of each. You can see a bunch of cardstock in there, and there's die cuts all throughout. And then there's also a pack of embellishments. So I thought we'd make another card using this stamp set so that if you get the stamp set and the marker kit, you'll be able to have some more ideas. All right, so let's start with some color. So I am going to use, where's my other pieces? I'm going to use colors from the Brights collection since that's the markers we're working with. So I've got Melon Mambo, Azure Afternoon, and Lemon Lime Twist. And then of course, a little bit of basic white. So let's do a little cutting and scoring. So we'll start with our card base, which is Melon Mambo, and I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. The base measures 5.5 by 8.5, so I'm just scoring it in half. And then for my Azure Afternoon, I need 2 pieces of this. I need it to be 4 by 5 1/4, and I need 2 pieces that size. So 4 by 5 1/4. There's 1. And here's 2. And then I need a piece of my Lemon Lime Twist, and this one's going to be 3 3/4 by 5. So let's see here, 3 3/4 by 5. Okay. And then of course I have a piece of basic white, which is also 3 3/4 by 5. So those are all the pieces that we need. So let's do our die cutting. So I'm going to use this die right here. So this is, I mean, there's so many circles on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the 6th one from the center that I've taken. Oh, and I guess before I can die cut, I have to adhere this first, just because that makes the die cutting easier. Now, I want to die cut through 3 layers, which is quite difficult to do. So I'm going to give you a little tip on how I found an easier way to die cut through 3 layers of cardstock. So what I want, this is going to be the front of my card, and I want to die cut right through here, okay? So I'm not going to adhere my Lemon Lime Twist. I'm just going to leave it sit right here, okay? I'll fix it when we get the machine out. So what I'm going to do is bring my machine here. Let me move this so I don't catch on that. Okay. So on my platform, I'm going to set down my card base, and I'm also going to put my Lemon Lime Twist right where I want it. And then I'm going to set down my die there as well, all the way over to the edge. just like that. Now what I'm going to do, you know, that lemon lime twist is not adhered down. So I am going to go through here twice to get a nice good impression, but it's not going to cut all the way through my cardstock, but it's going to give me the impression that I need. Okay, so now what I can do is I can take off that lemon lime twist layer. And what you'll see is that it hasn't quite cut all the way through the melon mambo, but it's pretty close. So I can set this right back down and I can feel the groove. It'll sit right back down there in the groove. And now I can take it through and cut through those 2 layers of cardstock. And we should have all the way through 2 circles. Let me move this out of my way. We've got all the way through the 2 layers, and I can just save this for a future card. But before we're done with the machine, we need to come back to our lemon lime twist piece. So this one right here, okay? And I want to emboss this. So I'm going to take off a few plates. Just leave our bottom plate number 1. We're going to bring in plate number 4. And then I told you I was going to use that Forever Plaid embossing folder. So I'm just going to stick this guy in here. Spine first. And we'll emboss this guy. Okay. So we're done with the machine for now. So set these aside. Nope. There we go. Okay. So now we have our card base with a hole in it. We have our lemon lime twist piece using that die cut, and I can take these and use these at a later time. Okay, the blue and the melon mambo are a little bit taped together, but they'd be easy to pull apart if I wanted to use them on separate projects. But it just gives me some deckled circles to work with. And now I can re-adhere my lemon lime twist to the front of the card. So by doing kind of the double step of die cutting, it ensures that my circle is cut in the same place through all 3 layers. So that when I put this back on here, it'll still line up around that circle. Let's get that lined up right there. There we go. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a piece of iridescent, let's see, what is this called? Iridescent striped trim. Let's see, how am I going to do it? I got to do it from this side, because I don't want to cut it off the spool quite yet. Okay, so I'm going to put it over here, and we're going to stick some tape across the front. And I want my ends to be kind of right in the middle. So we'll pull that until we have one end here, and then the second end there in the middle. There we go. So we have a piece of that striped trim. And a little uneven on my taping mine down, but it's still going to look cute. So we're coming to the inside of our card, and we're going to adhere the Azure Afternoon, the second piece that we had. Just like so. And I'm going to set my basic white here. I'm going to set that down. I don't want to adhere it because I always want to stamp before I adhere. And we're just going to close our card. Okay, I'll stick my bone folder here to help keep it closed. I'm going to take some Memento black ink, and I'm going to take the girl carrying a bushel of apples. And we're going to stamp that right here in the middle of the circle. Okay. And now I can open my card, get that fuzzy off of my card. And I will take my words. I would pick you over and over again. I'm going to stamp that over here on the edge. Just like that, so that I can keep it hidden when my card is closed. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give that memento just a second to dry. I don't want to pick any of it up. If it happens to stay a little wet, I don't want to pick it up with my markers. So instead, while I'm waiting, I'm going to tie a bow, because we're going to need this to finish our card. So we're just going to tie a bow. We're going to make it look like I tied a bow around the card, but it's really a cheater way to make it look like you tied around your card. There we go. Cut my ends at an angle. So I've got my bow. And then I'm going to grab some markers. Let's see here. I just got a few markers here. So we're going to take actually I'm going to add another one here. I'm going to grab Poppy Parade. And I'm going to do different kinds of apples here. So we'll get some Poppy Parade apples, like so. And then we'll get some Granny Apple Green apples. There we go. And here I'll do that leaf and Granny Apple Green. And then I'll use Lemon Lime Twist. This orchard has a lot of different kinds of apples, so got to kind of represent all the different kinds. Of course, Honeycrisp apples are the best apples. Okay, so then I'm going to take my Melon Mambo, and I'm going to color, just draw a line on her hat right here. And then I'm also going to do her shirt. Now, I think her shirt is supposed to be like a sleeveless dress, really, but I'm actually going to make it have sleeves because it's too chilly. If you're picking apples, I think it's too chilly for a strappy dress. So we're going to make it look like it has sleeves instead. So we'll add that, and then we'll color down here to her wrist. We'll just make it look like it's supposed to be a long sleeve shirt. Okay. And let's see, let's use some Azure Afternoon. And I'm just gonna color in her dress right here. Or skirt, we'll go with like a skirt and shirt combo. And then her hat is gonna tie in the whole outfit with the same color scheme. This is one fashionable apple picker. Don't know if I would dress quite this fashionably if I was going to an orchard, but you know, you do you, right? Let's see here. Okay. So we've got our hat, and then I'm going to give her some bright orange hair just because I think it would be fun. And it's not often that we see people with orange hair, so I'm just going to do it. Nobody said this had to look like reality, right? Well, people do have orange hair though. Okay. And then I'm actually also going to use my orange to color the basket that she's using. it's close enough to a basket type color. I mean, you could pull in a pecan pie if you wanted to, or some of our, let's see, crumb cake would also work, early espresso, but we're gonna go with pumpkin pie. Now for skin tone, I did decide to pull in one of the blends. So this is the SU 500, just to be able to color her skin. So there's a whole line of skin tone blends, and so you can kind of take your pick from those. And then we'll just give her a tiny little hint of red lips. Okay, so we have our white piece, which needs to go on the inside of our card. When you're coloring smaller things with the markers, I find it doesn't leave a lot of streaks. So I know sometimes one problem with coloring with markers is that, you know, it can leave the lines, but that doesn't, you don't see them when you're coloring smaller spaces like this stamp set. So I am going to take my glue dots and add a couple glue dots here, and we'll cover over that seam that we made so that now it looks like I tied my bow right on the front of the card. And so here we have a card using Warms My Heart and the Brights color collection of markers. So if I bring you the sample, for the sample I did all green apples, and I actually flipped the colors of what she's wearing, but same kind of idea. So it just gives you another idea for how to use this stamp set, because this stamp set is what I'm featuring with the kit. So the kit does not come with the stamp set. It does come with the markers, embellishments, and 6 card kits. So yeah, I thought that might help you with knowing what these marker kit collections are, if I showed a card and showed the actual kit. So the link is up above. You can sign up for those kits. And if you just can't wait, I'm going to be releasing 1 kit each month from the 4 different color collections. But if you can't wait, you can actually get all 4 right now. So I've got that option for you, and they're ready to ship today. In fact, I've already started shipping some to those of you who have signed up already. So all right, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and don't forget to encourage one another and build each other up. I'll see you soon.